Hi, this is Gamer for Fun. A little while ago I was in London and I decided to take a trip up to Watford and the Warner Brothers studio there, where I was at the making of Harry Potter studio tour, and this is what I got. So the first thing you might wonder what I picked up is this shirt. This one I didn't pick up at the studio tour because this one actually my grandmother made me, but I'm gonna show you what I picked up at the studio tour now. So one of the cool things about the studio tour is that you get everything you get in these kind of bags. So this is the bag I got. This is Warner Brothers Studio Tour London, the making of Harry Potter. So I'm gonna take a look at what I got. I'm gonna show you some candy I got. And yeah, I didn't get too much candy because I usually just like to collect candy and not just eat them, like collect them as a showpiece. This one got a little bit crushed in the my bag. So this is the same thing I picked up when I was in 2016 in the States, USA, at the Universal Studio Tour. This is Birthday Bot's Ever Flavor Beans in a nice little package from the movie. I do have one more package which is not opened yet, so this one did get a little bit damaged, but yeah, just cool, and you never know what kind of flavor you're gonna get, so that is quite cool. That's one of the candies I got. And of course I also had to get the chocolate frog. So this is the box. I haven't opened it yet, so I don't know what kind of wizard I got in here, but when I do I will cut to that in the video quite soon as well. So this is a quite heavy milk chocolate frog. This is 150 grams, so it's quite heavy to eat. So when I ate my last one, which I got in the USA, I didn't eat it all at the same time because it was too heavy to eat. So definitely a lot of chocolate, and it's not a hollow chocolate, it's a solid chocolate, so that's quite cool. But yeah, because it was kind of expensive as well, I think it was around £10. Another thing you have to get when you are at some place like Harry Potter is either to get a butterbeer ice cream or a butterbeer drink. I had the butterbeer ice cream or kind of slush when I was in the States. So this time I picked up, this by the way, is the small bags you get inside the studios. It says the same as on the big bag. This is just a small see-through plastic bag. So this cup I got my butterbeer in. This is a plastic cup which says butterbeer on the front. I will zoom in on every article so you can see it more clearly. So yeah, this is the plastic cup you get from the studio tour if you buy it in a cup and not just in a regular plastic cup. This one is not machine washable, so we have to wash it by hands. That's very important. The next thing I want to show is the only, or not the only one, but one of the clothing I got. This one is my, as you can see, I'm a Hufflepuff. So I had this one. I don't know if you can see this correctly. Again, I will cut into a better picture of it. So this is a t-shirt with the Hufflepuff mascot on, and it says loyal, which is one of the greatest things about being a Hufflepuff, that you're loyal and you always help others. So quite a nice fabric in this one. This one was a bit more expensive, so this one is around or £25.95, so about £26, so not that cheap, but good quality. So I didn't get too much stuff. I actually only got a couple of things. But when I was in London, I also went to see the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child play. And I also got a couple of items there as well. So you can see here, it says Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, Part 1 and 2, Palace Theatre, London, and Cursed Child store. So these are items I'm going to show you now that's only available at the Cursed Child store, which is at the same place as you see the play itself. So in the beginning, before the first part, I thought, okay, they were selling like a souvenir program. So I got this program. So it's just a regular little book, shows some couple of pictures, Says everyone that's in the show, a little bit about them. Yeah, and I love commercials, so yeah, I think this was £5. Just a neat souvenir, nothing too big. What I really wanted though, which I figured out after the play, was this one. I'm not sure what you call this, but this is, let's see, kind of a big book about the production. So you can see a lot of photos from the pre-production and some of the show itself. Here you can see the characters on platform 9 3/4. So it starts when the movie ends. So it's quite nice quality. It doesn't say what it is, but at least this one was the one I really wanted, not this one. So £5 for this one and about £12 for this one. So it's a nice quality. It's a quite hard cover book, so that's quite nice. Yeah, and one more thing I got from the Cursed Child play. I didn't know that I wanted to buy at least one Harry Potter one when I was in London. So this one I picked up from the Cursed Child play. This one I asked the clerk was only available at the Cursed Child play. So this is the box. Again, I will show you more close-up of it. I did know that ones from the Harry Potter or replicas is about 30 or so pounds. So this one was 32, and yeah, this one I actually used as a prop when I was at the studio tour. So this is Albus Severus Potter's wand. I really like how it feels quite heavy. It has a pointy end and some kind of wooden stuff here. It is not wood, but it feels like wood and it looks like wood. You even see the line on the wood here. So it's kind of grippy and it's not too long and not too short. I really like this one, and the box as well is real nice. It's a bit different than the Noble Collection ones, which are from the movies itself. So yeah, that was the stuff I got from the stage play. And now we're gonna go back to some of the other stuff I got at the studio tour. So this one, I will tell you something, I took the VIP Deluxe tour, so I got a couple of things extra. I will make a separate video about the Deluxe tour and what you can expect there, what I expected and what I thought about it. So this is one of the things that you got included with your Deluxe tour, and that is the new edition of the official guide for the studio tour. I'm not sure how much this one cost. I think it's around 10 or 15 pounds, but this one is almost the same as the Cursed Child one. So here you can see a lot of information about the studio tour itself. You can see a lot behind the scenes, you can read about the wands, the sets, everything. Some very neat piece. I might even wrap this in something to make it more sustainable. So maybe we'll see about that. The next thing is one that I really knew I wanted. You might see it already, but from before I had only one wand, and that's what's the one I picked up when I was in 2010 at the Warner Brothers studios in Los Angeles, or Hollywood. Then I picked up the Elder Wand, which is Albus Dumbledore's and Harry Potter, of course. So this time I wanted to pick up a wand that was kind of a Hufflepuff wand. I was considering picking up Tonks' wand, but I didn't feel like that was cool enough, even though Tonks is a really cool character and a Hufflepuff. So I went for the Fantastic Beasts collection. And of course, the main star of Fantastic Beasts is Newt Scamander. But this is the Noble Collection, or like the Noble Collection. So this is Newt's wand. It's very thin, but what I like about it is that it has a lot of marks on the wand itself. So you can see like bite marks and scratch marks. And you can kind of see all the beasts that he has fought. As well as it's a bit hollow on the end. And it has kind of a wooden grip here. So it's quite thin and quite light. So really like Newt's wands. And yeah, it feels great. It feels like something I could have used in the movies, even though they might be a bit bigger because of movie shooting and stuff like that. This is the second to last part that I pick up, and this is actually several. So I didn't know I wanted at least this one. So I got, since I'm a Hufflepuff, I got a Hufflepuff mug. This one again says loyal and the badger on the front and Hufflepuff on the side. They're quite heavy, quite solid. Again, not machine washable, but that's kind of okay. These ones are again not very cheap, as everything else you can collect on studio tours or merchandise from films and stuff like that, even though in Disneyland. So this one was £12.95, so almost £13 per mug. So this one was a no-brainer. This is the Hufflepuff mug. I also did get another one. This one I think was a little bit cheaper. Again, if I find the correct prices, I will stamp them in the video. So this one is a mug. It's a bit bigger, as you can see, than the Hufflepuff mug. So this one is a mug about the Marauders map. And you have the Marauders map on the front with the castle, just like in the movies. And on the back side, it says, "I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good," which is the tagline for opening the Marauders map. So quite a bit more heftier mug. I think it's a little bit bigger, but still good quality and not, again, machine washable, so bear that in mind. I also picked up just two other mugs. The other mug I didn't pick up was the Ravenclaw one, so then you could kind of guess what these mugs are. These are, this is the Gryffindor mug. It says Gryffindor on the side, and then Gryffindor on the front. And it's red, of course, since the red is the Gryffindor color. And it has the lion and brave on the front. So all these mugs has the tagline of the different houses. So again, Hufflepuff, loyal, Gryffindor, brave, since they are brave and courage and stuff like that. And of course I also had to pick up Slytherin, which has Slytherin on the side, a snake on the front and the Slytherin name, as well as shrewd, I think it says, so kind of cunning and evil on Slytherin, even though Snape is kind of good as well. So, and Albus Severus Potter, according to the book, goes into Slytherin, so that's okay. But yeah, 4 mugs, 3 from the houses. The only one I didn't pick up was the Ravenclaw one and the one with the Marauders map. So then the last and definitely the most expensive piece I got. It's a bit difficult to show on camera. I will again leave a full-size photo of it. This one was something I was a bit unsure if I was going to get because of the price. I did try to buy a copy or a replica on eBay, as you can see in my Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone Let's Play video in the beginning. So I will leave that one up in the corner if you want to see that. The fabric was not the best one, so I'd kind of, I want a new one, as well as it was a bit too short. So of course, again, since I'm a Hufflepuff, I got a Hufflepuff sweater, which is homemade. I got a Hufflepuff t-shirt. The only thing I was considering and didn't get that was Hufflepuff was the kind of school uniform, the sweater uniform, which this is of course based on the Quidditch sweaters. So the school uniform sweater I didn't get. Maybe I will plan getting it next time I'm in London, or just buy it from their online store, which of course you can always buy from. But this one is really heavy and it's a really good fabric as well. So this is the student cloaks. So this one in particular is the Hufflepuff one, but they of course have in Gryffindor, Slytherin and Ravenclaw. That's at least what I saw. It's quite heavy. So this one I walked around with when I was at the studio tour, looking like a regular student. I actually got a couple of questions if I worked there. So that's always funny when you get questions like that. And it has one button on the front as well. And the good thing, or a cool thing about it, is that on the inside, I don't know if you can see it very well, so I have my wand here. You can put a wand inside, pocket on the inside, Or like in the movies or in the books, they put it also in their own sleeves, but there's no room for the sleeves here, so it's quite heavy. I think I got the XL version, and I'm about 185 centimeters. So yeah, you couldn't see too much, but again I will leave a full-size photo. I'm not sure how much I'm actually going to use this one day to day, but again, it's just some cool things to have. Again, I don't remember the price exactly. I think it was £80, which is really expensive for something that you kinda can't use every day. Like a sweater like this and a t-shirt, you could use every day, and of course mugs. But like wands and cloaks, you can't use every day, so yeah, expensive, but a one-time piece. And of course, for a Potterhead like me, this is really something you really want. And again, the quality is good. Like, it's really heavy fabrics. So yeah, this was everything I got at the studio tour. I hope you liked the video and look forward to see the studio tour kind of talking and review, as well as to my Harry Potter Let's Play. So I will leave a link down below to the Let's Play of Harry Potter game, where you can see my old cloak. Yeah, if you have any questions about the stuff I got, or the studio tour, or anything else you want to see me cover, then just leave a comment down below. Hit that like button and subscribe if you like my content, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.